What if every single nation at Euro 2024 recruited the worst players that were available? 24 nations participating in an international competition with probably the worst lineups ever. Would the big nations like Germany, Spain, England, France still be the favorite, or maybe teams like Albania be able to steal the show? Well, we have to find out, right? Because today, every single nation at Euro 2024 is bringing the worst possible lineup. If you guys enjoy the content in the videos, would you be so kind and hit the like button for me? I would really appreciate it. And of course, if you're not subscribed yet, please hit the subscribe button with the little noti bell so you don't miss out on any future videos on the channel. Euro 2024 with the worst possible players. Get ready to laugh, my friends, because this is gonna be hilarious. Look at England. Oh my gosh, who are these guys? If you have heard of any of these players, please let me know. It's not Harry Kane up top, it's some guy named Finch. And who is this guy on the bench? Trip. I swear I thought that was Cole Palmer. It's gotta be Cole Palmer's lost half-brother or something, because he looks exactly like him. If you look at France's lineup, it's also not looking great. I don't know any of these guys. Let me know if you do. While Germany, yeah, they're also just terrible. But this will actually benefit the lesser-known nations like Georgia because they have a much smaller player pool. So Georgia still has Georgi Mamardashvili in nets and Chakvetadze in the camp position. They might win the entire thing. Hungary is also looking kind of decent. Some of the players from Euro 2024 actually remained on the squad. But for nations like Portugal, it's not looking good. There's no Rafa Leao, there's no Ronaldo, there's no Bernardo Silva. It's Santos that is the captain and 61 rated Tavares, who's their main striker. Well, this is Scotland's lineup, and they have their own Kane, the bald Kane. The few other nations that will benefit from this are teams like Slovakia, because again, they have a much smaller roster pool, so there's just no one else we can take. And maybe even Slovenia as well, but there is no Oblak in nets, it's Vekic. Spain, guys, is looking atrocious, and so is Switzerland. No Arda Güler for Turkey, unfortunately. Their nation is rated half a star. While on Belgium, KDB and Lukaku have been replaced by the 57 Aqua and the 58 rated Owolabi. And as you can see, Georgia and Hungary are actually the highest rated nations in the tournament, followed by Slovakia, Czech Republic, Slovenia, Serbia, Ukraine, Croatia, and Albania. While the rest of the nations, aside from Portugal, who is 1 star, are all half a star, and England, yeah, they're the worst rated nation in the tournament. All the groups, of course, stay the same, guys, so we're going to the end of the group stage matches to see who will progress with the worst lineups possible, and eventually, we're gonna crown a winner. The group stage matches are all over, guys. Let's go and see what happens, starting in Group A. In Group A, Scotland is on top on 6 points, followed by Hungary. Yep, it's Hungary and Scotland. They automatically progress. Maybe Switzerland will progress as well because they finished on 3 points. Germany finished bottom on 3 points. They had a terrible lineup. They are eliminated automatically. In Group B, it was still topped by Spain on 7 points, followed by Croatia, followed by Albania in third. Italy, oh my goodness, 0-3. They scored 4 goals, conceded 9, -5 goal difference on 0 points. They are gone. Group C was topped by Serbia and Slovenia right behind them. Denmark on 3 points, may progress, may not. And England. You guys saw the lineup. There was no hope for England. They finished rock bottom. They are not participating anymore. Group D was topped by France, followed by Netherlands and Austria in a close third, followed by Poland. I mean, they were terrible. In Group E, it was Ukraine that finished in first, followed by Belgium in second. Slovakia. We showed Slovakia's lineup. I thought they're going to be pretty decent. Apparently not. They're probably going home even though they finished in third place. They only had 2 points, and Romania was atrocious. While finally in Group F, Czech Republic is on top on 7, followed by Georgi Mamardashvili and Georgia, followed by Portugal on 3 points. Maybe Portugal would progress without Ronaldo. And Turkey, they were not good. So the matchups in the round of 16 are actually completely backwards from what happened in the actual round of 16. Hungary versus Slovenia, Spain versus Albania, France versus Austria, Scotland versus Switzerland, Croatia will play Czech Republic, Georgia will take on Belgium, where Georgia is probably the favorite, Serbia will take on Denmark, and Ukraine will face the Netherlands. Looking at the top goal scorers through the group stage matches, please let me know if you've heard of any of these players. Kamili from Albania leads the way with 4 goals in 3 matches, followed by Van Oorschot from Netherlands. Durdic from Serbia also has 3. Owolabi, the Lukaku replacement, he's doing well. Ogrinjec from Slovenia also has 3. The other Kane, he's got 2 goals in 3 matches. Let's go. Our first round of 16 matchup, it is the powerhouse Hungary taking on Slovenia. I mean, Hungary's lineup is strong. Look at it, man. They got some 65 and 67, even a 70 rated player in Callum Styles. Their player pool is very strong, so we couldn't even get him off the squad. Let's find out if Hungary can move on to the quarterfinals, or will there be an upset? Is it Hungary or Slovenia? Slovenia. Slovenia eliminates one of the favorites, Hungary. You had one of the strongest lineups at these Euros, and you lost to Slovenia in extra time. Spain versus Albania. Albania is for sure the favorites. You can see the starting lineup for Spain. It's bad. It's very bad. Can Albania progress? Yes, they can. Yes, they can. Bayrami, Marku, and Kamili. Round of 16 matchup number 3. France versus Austria. 58 rated Morin and 54 rated Hano. Maybe they can be the heroes for France. Let's find out. Or maybe Austria will progress. France progresses through Akpo and Muad'Dib. I've never heard of any of those guys, but apparently they're heroes now. The big one, it is Scotland with Kane taking on Switzerland. I don't know how they're playing against each other in the round of 16 because they were in the same group, but that doesn't even matter. Let's find out who moves on to the round of 8, the quarterfinals. Will Kane be the hero for Scotland? He cannot be the hero for Scotland in his league. That's the guy's name, is league. It would be more hilarious if he actually played for Ligue 1. He scores in the 73rd minute for Switzerland. Switzerland is in the quarterfinals. Croatia versus Czechia. Czech Republic and Croatia. Who is going to the quarterfinals? They're both eliminated already at the IRL Euros, but here one of them will be in the last 8, and it will be Croatia through Laos and Durdov. And Croatia actually took a red card, and they still won it in extra time. One of the favorites to win it all in Georgia taking on Belgium. One of the other favorites in Hungary, they're already gone. Can Georgia be gone at the hands of Belgium here? Let's find out. Or will Georgia progress? Georgia will progress through Kocharashvili. He's probably better than any player that Belgium has on this squad. Belgium is gone. Georgia in the last 8. Only 2 more round of 16 matchups to go. The terrible Serbia versus the terrible Denmark. One of these terrible squads will be in the last 8. It's gonna be Denmark. Serbia is eliminated. Djurdjic scored for Serbia. Froholt scored for Denmark. And then Froholt with a brace for Denmark. And the last round of 16 matchup, Ukraine versus Netherlands. Ukraine's actually also quite strong in comparison to everybody else. Can they make it to the last 8? Let's find out. Who makes it through? What? My gosh. Van Oerschaut, the guy that we talked about, he scored for Netherlands. And Eyongo, Ukraine, man. You guys had such a strong team. There's only 8 awful teams left. It's Slovenia versus Albania in the quarterfinals. France will take on Switzerland. Croatia will take on Georgia. And Denmark will take on the Netherlands. And the Golden Boot race is heating up after the round of 16. It's Kamili from Albania with 5 goals in 4 matches. Majchen for Slovenia, also 5 goals in 4 matches. And Van Oerschaut from Netherlands, 5 goals in 4 matches. All of them are still in the competition. Slovenia versus Albania in the first quarterfinal. 2 of the Golden Boot leaders right now. Majchen versus Kamili. One of them is going to be going home and eliminated. Who is going to the semifinals? Slovenia eliminates Albania, but Kamili scored. Ogrinic also scored for Slovenia. Majchen did not score, but Slovenia is in the last 4. Quarterfinal number 2, France versus Switzerland. Honestly, I got no idea who's taking it down. I don't know any of these players. Let's find out who is going to the last 4. It's France through Semedo and Tuho and Akpa. Quarterfinal number 3, Croatia versus Georgia. Can Georgia continue being the favorites, or will Croatia spoil the party? It is Georgia. Georgia moves on. Chakvetadze, man. He's the GOAT right now. And the last quarterfinal, Denmark versus Netherlands. It is the other Højlund, the 55 rated Højlund. Is it his brother? Someone let me know. I think it's his brother, right? Versus Van Oerschaut on the Netherlands. Who is going to the last 4? Let's find out. It went to penalties, but Denmark and Højlund are eliminated, while Van Oerschaut, did he score at all? He did not. Well, either way, Netherlands are in the last 4. These are semifinals that we'll probably never see again. Slovenia versus France, Georgia versus Netherlands. I think Slovenia is the favorite in this matchup with Majchen, but France has made an impressive run. I do think Slovenia will win, though. Should they win? Yeah, they do. They do. Ogrinic scores. Kidric scores. Tuho scored another one for France. Unfortunately, though, France is eliminated in the semifinals. A good run nonetheless. In the second semifinal, Georgia, the heavy favorites, against Van Oerschaut and the Netherlands. Who's going to this final? It's Georgia. It's Becca, and who else scored? Becca with a brace. And so our Euro 2024 final with the worst squads you can possibly make. It will be Slovenia versus Georgia. And the Golden Boot so far is still going to Kamili from Albania. 6 goals in 5 matches. Ogrinic from Slovenia has 6 and 6 as well. Majchen has 5 and 6. And the closest Georgia player, it is Chakvetadze with 3 and 6. The final, the worst Euro 2024 squads ever. Georgia versus Slovenia. Slovenia will start off with the ball, guys. They are in the white. Georgia is in the darker kits. Davitashvili, Zahovic. I want to see how these guys play because both lineups are just absolutely horrendous. Like, they're the higher lineups, obviously, of the squads that we've seen in the tournament, but they're still just terrible. It's like 64 and 65 rated players. They're not good. Zahovic, Chernogoy, shot, blocked. Davitashvili for Georgia. Chakvetadze is there. Chakvetadze in the box. Chakvetadze shoots. Vekic with the save. Davitashvili puts it in. It's a goal for Georgia. A brilliant save from the keeper, honestly, but he pushed it right to Davitashvili, man. It's an easy finish. 1-0 Georgia. Mikeltadze now. Mikeltadze on the ball. It's all Georgia 22 minutes in. What a back heel. Chakvetadze. I mean, they might run away with it. Oh, Kocharashvili with a shot. What a save. Chakvetadze in the middle will drop it to Mikeltadze. What a ball to Davitashvili. Nice ball roll. Nice skill. Shot. Oh, that's brilliant. That is brilliant. It's the Slovenia goalkeeper's like 63 rated, man. He's not going to save that. Nice pass into the midfield. Majchen, he just gives it away. Davitashvili going forward. It might be 3 or 4-0 before halftime here. It might be 3-0. It's going to be 2 at the very least because it's already 2. Georgia's just been so much better. They've been so much better in this game. Chakvetadze. Kvekveskiri now. Kocharashvili. The possession. Wow. Georgia's just playing Slovenia. They're playing them. Halftime is called 2-0. I mean, let's see what happens in the second half, right? Kvekveskiri. Back to Chakvetadze. Everything is going through Chakvetadze. Kocharashvili. Is there going to be a shot? What a ball. What a pass. What a goal. Oh my gosh. That's just like Slovenia fell asleep. This is boys versus men. It's not even close. And also, what happened to Hungary? One of the highest rated worst lineups in the game, and you were awful. You were awful. Slovenia's got no answer to anything that Georgia is doing. They can just pass in the midfield. They've just been passing in the midfield for the past 10 minutes. They can't find any open spaces. Maybe here. Zahovic. Maybe here. Ogrinic. Oh, maybe. Shot. Mamardashvili. Remember that Georgia's got 80 rated Mamardashvili, and that's because there's no one else in the player pool. Maybe one last attack for Slovenia, but I think that's it, guys. That's it. 24 of the most worst rated lineups you could possibly have in the game, and the winner of Euro 2024 with terrible lineups, it's Georgia. Georgia says no Kvicha Kvaratskhelia, no problem, we will still win it. Kvekveskiri, the captain, will come up and lift this Euro 2024 trophy for Georgia. I understand that all the teams had absolutely terrible lineups, but Georgia had the best terrible lineup, okay guys? Congratulations also to Slovenia, who did quite well, and Netherlands as well. Netherlands was a nice surprise. If you guys liked the video, please hit the like button for me as always, and the subscribe button with a little noti bell so you don't miss out on any future vids. If you have any other cool ideas that you want to see on the channel, please comment them down below. This was absolutely hilarious to make, and it was quite hilarious to watch, I am sure. Take care of yourselves, take care of each other, stay happy, stay healthy, always keep smiling, and I'll see you guys in the next vid. Georgia, the best, worst rated lineup at Euro 2024. Congratulations. Peace.